Hello my friends, hello my besties, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alexis and welcome to a content creator day in my life. First of all, low-key today's gonna be a little short because I did not wake up until noon. It is nearly 1 p.m. and I am just now a real human for the day. Completely accidental. I rarely sleep past 9 a.m. so you can imagine my surprise when I woke up at noon this morning and was like, oh, a little treat. Additionally, I wanted to give like a little disclaimer before we get into the video. So today's gonna be a day in my life as a content creator, but I wanted to emphasize what I mean by content creator. I am not a full-time content creator. This is not my job as much as I am manifesting that we're gonna get there one day. It's not right now. Right now, content creation is a hobby and side project that I have been dedicated to for nearly 8 years. I started my bookstagram 8 years ago, my TikTok a couple years ago, and my YouTube also a couple years ago. So today is just going to be like my day in the life routine of what I do as a smaller content creator to prep and make content ahead of time for the week. Today is Sunday. Sunday and Monday are my two biggest content creation focused days. It's when I have any meetings, respond to a lot of my emails, deal with making content, filming, editing, all that sort of stuff. So let's talk about today's agenda. Going into the week ahead, the first thing that I want to do today is make posts for Instagram. The way I personally do this is I make 3 different posts per week, one to go up Monday, one Wednesday, and one Friday. I use any type of app that posts for me. Instead, I take the pictures on Sunday, I write the captions in the notes app on my phone, and then early on the mornings of those 3 days, I just put the post out. I find this works best for me as someone who does have a 9 to 5 that just before I like clock in for the day, I can quickly just copy and paste my pre-written caption, grab the photos, and then hit upload before I get into my shift. So I'm gonna do questions about things before I make the content. I'm gonna show you what apps and stuff I use. To pre-plan my feed each week, I use an app called Preview. It is totally free to use. None of this is sponsored. And in it, you can preload your Instagram posts and also have it set up so that your feed automatically updates. You post, your feed updates in the app and you're able to add a variety of unreleased photos that you can like drag around. I love this feature in the app because all these photos appear unposted. So if I want, instead of taking a new photo today, I can just look through what's already in here and line it up that way. Then to edit all my photos, I personally use the Lightroom app by Adobe. This does cost money. I personally do have an Adobe subscription, which is not super cheap. So there are definitely lots of other free photo editors out there that I would highly recommend. I personally use Adobe because I have a photography minor. I'm very comfortable and used to Adobe. I also already have a custom-made preset loaded up into Adobe that helps me edit my pictures very quickly. With that being said, now it's time to plan what photos I want to post. Usually for me, when it comes to posting photos on Instagram, when I'm choosing the 3 things I want to feature that week, I try to think about what I'm currently reading, what I'm about to read, and if there's anything seasonally appropriate. Like, did the month just start? Did the month just end? Is it time for a wrap up? Is there any big book release I'm excited about? Etc, etc, etc. The month just started. I know I definitely want to feature my monthly TBR along with a few other things. So instead of yapping, let's just get into it. Start prepped and lunch has been made. So I'm gonna put the post on the screen here. Obviously by the time this video is up, these posts are already gonna be live, but here are what I decided to feature for this week. I did an early April photo dump featuring this really cute t-shirt that I got from a really lovely small business called Ali Makes Magic. I will, if I remember, link them down below. I genuinely adore her so much. I'm not being told to say this in any capacity, but she sent me a like $25 gift card to her shop and I got this adorable shirt. So I wanted to feature a little photo dump of just some recent pictures I've taken and also show off the shirt. It's a Taylor Swift shirt. It says "Who's Afraid of Little Old Me" with all these little cats on it. So that is Monday's post. On Wednesday, I'm going to feature my April TBR. Obviously, we're a little bit into April already, but I feel like it doesn't hurt to still show the books that I at least want to read this month. Will I read them? It is hard to say, but I'm really hoping so. For Friday, I'm doing a little book review of Once Smitten, Twice Shy by Chloe Leese. I've actually met Chloe before. I got this book signed by her, and it's the last book in her Wilmot Sisters series. I enjoyed this so much. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars, so I want to do a little review and also show off that it's signed and my little art print I have. It's now 1:30 and whew, glad I had that done. That is just like one of my favorite ways to prep myself for success for the week. I found that when I wasn't prepping my content like this, I was really struggling to post consistently, but especially taking the time to write out my captions ahead of time and think about what books I want to feature helps me keep up on the books I'm loving. I can't tell you how many times I would read a book, love it, and then just forget to post about it because I wasn't thinking ahead and prepping my content like this. And now I get to make sure that I'm sharing what I want to share and that I'm actually posting frequently and not just posting once a month. Anyway, so our next step for the day is lunch and also placing a grocery order for tonight. My lunch of the day is very basic. Honestly, ever since my finger injury, I have not been in my cooking era. So we have a chicken sandwich, waffle fries, and homemade cane sauce. So I'm gonna eat this, watch a little bit of booktube. We will get back together to keep working on making some content for today. Lunch consumed. Finally started drinking the coffee I made 2 hours ago. Yeah, started a new YouTube video. Having a great time. I also spent a little bit of time engaging over on TikTok because low-key one of my videos has been doing really well recently. I did not expect it to blow up how it has, and it has been so encouraging not only to see a video do well, but the comment section has been so kind to me, and it just sincerely meant so much. And I know in the United States that there is this ongoing will they won't they of is TikTok gonna get banned? So it's like, it's been so bittersweet to be very excited while also knowing that who knows if TikTok will even survive 2025. Me personally, I feel like it won't end up getting banned in the long term, but I also don't want to put eggs in that basket since it is a bit of a dicey situation. Regardless, now we're back onto regular content making. I have 2 more big content making goals that I want to accomplish before my boyfriend comes home today at 5. And the first one is actually filming a different YouTube video. I am a big fan of watching people do like sit down deep dives into niche topics or people or drama. I eat up videos like that on the regular, but I've never filmed one, so it's gonna be a little different because I just haven't done something like this before. But last night I scripted out this like 5-page long video script deep diving into the lore that was Soapgate. Soapgate was like this thing that happened back in 2018. It was crazy drama at the time, and I'm making a deep dive video on the lore of Soapgate and what happened with that incident, and just diving back into the topic because I thought it was so interesting at the time, and I'm really excited just to talk about it since it's something that I don't see people talk about at all anymore because it's like old bookstagram. I'm going to refill my water, grab my laptop, and then I'm gonna sit right here and film that video. If you're excited for that video, that topic, I will be posting that probably in like a week or so away from this video, so stay tuned for it. I'm genuinely very excited and very nervous because I've really never filmed any content like this before. Soapgate has lived rent-free in my mind since it happened. A court of smut in wingspans. Deleted all of their old stuff. You cannot find anything about this specific book box on their past boxes page, on their website, Instagram, etc. We're so back, besties. Okay, it is 3:30. I just finished filming the video. It should not have taken me an hour. However, in the middle of it, my camera died. So I had to get up and go charge it and do that. But it is done, and honestly that was really fun. I also got the most exciting call! Okay, I feel like we've been doing so much of this video sitting in the corner, but that is okay. I promise we have more to do tonight. We have lots of errands and things, but I got a very exciting call while I was taking my little filming break waiting for my camera to charge, and I'm so excited but also like so nervous to speak it into existence. But I got a call from Barnes & Noble about interviewing with them. I do currently have a full-time job. That is how I'm surviving in this world, but I have been looking for something else to supplement my income and also possibly just diversify where I'm working for the sake of my mental and physical health. And one of the places I applied was Barnes & Noble. They do have a bit of a pay rate cut compared to my current job, but I have always wanted to work at a Barnes & Noble since I was a teenager. I feel like it'd be so fun, and I'm just like, I'm very excited. Even if this does not work out, it has at least been a little boost of excitement in my day to get a call back from Barnes & Noble. So I am manifesting good things, and I genuinely hope that works out because I feel like that would just be so freaking fun. I always feel like lost on what to do now because the excitement from that on top of my camera dying just made the afternoon a little bit different than what I was expecting. It is now 3:30. Much as I want to edit, I also have a bit of energy and want to work on a few other little random bookish things that are content creation but also not. I have been absolutely obsessed with making Pinterest boards for the books I've been reading recently, and I recently finished a couple books where I like started the Pinterest board for them, but I never went through and completely made the Pinterest board. So I think it would be fun to just like take a minute, take a little break, and scroll through my Pinterest, make some Pinterest boards, and maybe then use those Pinterest boards to make reels for TikTok and Instagram. we've just hit 4 o'clock, which means I need to sit down and edit, but my boyfriend's gonna be home in an hour, and I realized I have not taken you out of this corner like the whole day, like a little bit, but not really. So I'm gonna give us a little kitty break. We're gonna say hi to the babies because I feel bad that this is the same background you've been seeing for the entire video. I have no shot of editing this video before he gets home, but I'm at least gonna try my best. I've been a little bit behind on making content because the last few months have been really difficult, but I'm obviously finally catching up, and I'm sharing a brand new deep dive bedroom tour on my channel that should actually have been up for this video, which I'm really excited about, but I need to edit it because otherwise no one's ever gonna see it. So like I said, that one should be out 1 week before today, so I will put it in the little corner if it is up. Is Banana Bread acting like a good boy, even though he's been evil baby today? My other cat, Miss Bear, is hiding under here. Will you be able to see her? Hold on, you're going sideways, I'm so sorry. The answer is no, I tried, you cannot see her. That is her favorite spot to hang out though. I am now banishing myself back though to the book corner, the book nook. I like to spend my days back here working when I'm done and then hang out in the living room in the evening, which is why this is the only place you have seen me today. It's pretty much where I spend my entire weekend. As you can tell, it's getting dark. I was about to set you up to watch a time lapse of me editing, and then I realized that so much of this video so far has been time lapses of me on my computer, and that's it. That's it. If you want to be a content creator, just know you're going to be staring at a screen all day, every day. I literally had to get glasses because of being a content creator, because it was straining my eyes so much, and because my eyesight was going like a little bit bad, but mostly because I was straining my eyes so much all the time while editing that like they hurt a lot. We are editing. We are 3 minutes in to the room tour. It's going very well. Honestly, I have kind of forgotten how much I just enjoy content creation. I've hinted at it, but obviously February, March were really rough for us, for me and my boyfriend. We were sick nonstop. If he was sick, I was sick. He had COVID. I severely cut and hurt my finger, and it was just thing after thing after thing, like just a lot of stressful things happening, and I have not had a lot of spark or creativity or like finding joy in the things that I love again because I haven't had energy. But I feel like this is one of the first days in a hot minute that I'm like, I can't wait to make TikToks and I want to edit. I'm loving my video and I'm filming and I'm having so much fun. It's just been like the most joy-filled day, and the fact that it's only about 5 p.m. so there's still so much ahead of me today, like reading and spending time with my partner and being creative, that I'm just like, I'm feeling good. I'm very excited. I just finished the first edit through on the video, so I have one more round of edits to go through before it is pretty much good to go, and I also have to make the thumbnail and do like all the uploading details. But otherwise, I am so excited to have pretty much almost finished editing. I probably have like half an hour of editing left. Regardless, it is 5:30. My boyfriend is home from his job, so we're gonna get ready and go to the gym and run a few errands before we are back home to finish things up for the night. So please enjoy this little gym/errands montage. We are back home now. As you saw, we ran a few little errands. We went to the gym, we went to the grocery store, and then we also had to go do a return at Kohl's. And before I start cooking dinner, I have to show you what I got at Kohl's. I was not going in planning to shop at all, but I saw this t-shirt and it really called to me because I've been really needing more short sleeves, especially very lightweight ones ahead of this summer. I got this cowboy teddy bear baby tee. The material is like super stretchy, and like look at it. Adorable. It was on sale for $10, and then because we did a return, they gave us a 20% off coupon, so it was literally $8. It is so cute and so precious, and I'm so excited. Do I have any money in my bank account right now? No, it's literally a zero, but my camera's about to die because it's been putting in the work today, so I'm going to charge it while I make dinner, and then I will get back to you. Dinner tonight is chicken stir fry with mini egg rolls and rice. Dinner has been eaten, and that means it's officially skincare time. It is 8:35, and I'm not going to go to bed yet, but I want to at least take a minute. I have not been doing a good job wiping my makeup off most nights, which is destroying my skin. Honestly, today's been a little all over the place. I feel like the last few days I have just been so anxious, even over good things or exciting things or things that are ultimately very inconsequential to my long-term existence. I want to spend tonight just doing what I can to bring those anxiety levels back to a normal amount. Step one is definitely skincare, and we're gonna start by taking off my makeup. Skin has been suffering so much because of my job. Not only do I work a very physical 9 to 5, and therefore I sweat a lot, but I also don't have any reason to look nice necessarily. So I don't tend to do a lot of great maintenance with my skin or skincare because I'm not necessarily thinking about it as much. After makeup removal, I'm now just washing my face. Firstly, the skin wash I use is from CeraVe. CeraVe has been my go-to for like 5 years now for washing and moisturizing my very, very dry skin. I am excited though because I do have a few things to get ready for tomorrow and reasons to like put myself together for the day. This part is going to be a little bit more yappy and personal, but I am going to the doctor to get my hand looked at. I know I've mentioned it throughout the video, but I am still recovering from a pretty bad hand injury. It really impacted my life a lot more than I expected it to, and I feel like I'm just now getting used to having 2 completely functioning hands again. It is very exciting, and I'm excited to have another professional look at my hand and just make sure that things are looking well and healing up nicely. For my actual like fun skincare, a really cool brand called Pranvera actually sent me some goodies recently, and I've been using these every night and I really like them. They do make my routine a little longer, but they're really nice. First is their blemish gel. And then so tomorrow also I'm going to be doing a little coffee chat. I have been very adamantly working towards getting a different job, ideally in publishing or related to books or just using my degree, which is communications. Setting up so many different coffee chats with different people who are in those industries to get more insight on what their experience was like getting their roles and what they like or don't like about their jobs. And it's genuinely been so fun. What I missed about college that I didn't expect was getting to talk about these things all of the time. I sincerely miss the lectures and group classes I would have where we would just get to talk about media and communication and just all types of very niche, nerdy things. So many different tangents I could go down on that route, but something I miss. So getting to talk to other professionals who have experience in these industries about very niche and specific things is incredibly fun for me. I'm definitely looking forward to getting ready tomorrow. I'm also like already plotting how I can wear my bear shirt while I'm doing all my things. As for the agenda for the rest of the night, now that we're kind of transitioning away from working and making content into relaxing mode, obviously we're starting with skincare and I'm gonna get changed. Part of me really wants to just play like cozy games and relax, but it is Sunday. Book club is on Wednesday and I have not yet even started my book club's book of the month pick yet. So I know realistically I should at least do that. That book is Book Boyfriend by Emily Wimberly and Austin Stiegemann Broca. It is their newest adult romance release and I have read pretty much every single other book that this author duo has written and really enjoyed it. So I know I'm going to like it. I just haven't had the time or energy to like sit down and read yet. Remember off the top of my head, it is like a enemies to lovers adult romance, and I believe the 2 people are co-workers, end up meeting at a nerdy convention and they didn't know the other person was into the same fandom as them. It sounds really cute and really good and I'm excited. Book club has sincerely been one of my favorite things since moving. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know, but I actually moved to a new city last year in the summer after graduating from college, and it was a big adjustment, and making friends and finding people to engage with and finding places to go that are affordable has been a unique journey. And I've been really loving book club in my local bookstore because the people there are so kind and sweet, and I usually get to see the same people like month after month, and I've built like friendships with them and I like have a lot of their contacts on Instagram and stuff, and it has really meant so much to me to be able to meet new people in this area. So I'm really looking forward to book club Wednesday and I need to read the book. Final step of CeraVe, again part 2. I think I'm gonna bully myself into reading, at least starting the book, at least dipping my toe into the metaphorical water. Stop it, because the way I forgot to finish editing the video we were editing, I was sitting here I was plotting my little agenda and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, my camera has put the work in today. I really need to invest in like more batteries and stuff because like it has died several times today because I've been filming a ton. And then I probably remembered we did not finish the video that's on my computer, which is my bad. So I'm actually gonna finish that before I do anything else. I think I might put some teeth whitening strips in. I've been awful about doing these daily, so I'm trying to do them at least every other day right now, just as a little form of self-care. So I'm gonna put those on, I'm gonna get changed, and then we're gonna go finish editing the video that I definitely did not totally forget about. After that last clip, I hopped on my computer and immediately finished editing my room tour video, which is up now. If you're interested, I'll put it in the corner. And then it was time for bed. This is Miss Bear. I was very tired this night, so I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna cozy up with my boyfriend, my little cats, grab some ice cream, and take a deep breath. Content creation days are some of my all-time favorite because I get to really invest back in my hobby, and it was genuinely so fun to take you guys along with me today, so thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around to this end and you're getting to watch Miss Bear be the goobiest little goober, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I like to post every week if I can, so stick around if you want, and I hopefully will see you again next week. Okay? Bye!